there is a path out of this. And that is very specifically if I draw Vernisylph. If I draw Vernisylph, I can activate it, send Lady Earth, special summon either Lady Earth or... Wait, hold on, what the fuck? Here I am planning for the future. This man wasn't even planning for the next second. Why did he send Red Dragon Archfiend? How's it going, everyone? This is Yugioh Gaming, and welcome back to some more of the Yugioh Duel Masochist challenge. Once again, can't skip these packs, so we're kind of just forced into them. And I don't want to keep track of what cards I can't use, so we're just going to add them to the pool. It's just the easiest way of doing this. Not bad, though. Fist of the Unrivaled Tenyi. I don't have any, like, normal monsters I really want to use, though. Unless we draw some more Tenyi cards. Cyber's Link monsters you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Once per turn during the battle step, if your monster battles an opponent's monster, you can activate this effect. That opponent's monster's attack becomes 0 until the end of this turn. Also, for that battle, monsters cannot be destroyed by battle, and neither player takes battle damage. That opponent's monster must be face up on the field to activate and to resolve this effect. When your opponent activates a card or effect during a damage step that your Code Talker monster is attacking in, you can banish this card from your graveyard and negate the activation. If you do, your attacking monster gains 700 attack. Okay, with Encode Talker, that's not bad. Of course, it's bricky in every other case, but Tenyi Spirit Nahata. If you control no effect monsters, you can special summon from your hand. When attack is declared involving your face-up non-effect monster and opponent's face-up monster, you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard. That opponent's monster loses 1500 attack until the end of this turn. You can only use each effect once per turn. Now, if I could get some of the actual Tenyi cards, like some of the Link monsters, that'd be nice. We got another Wisteria of Woe. Battle Wasp pinned the bullseye. A lot of insect stuff, too, in this pack. Triangle Dragon of the Dark Deep. If 3 or more level 10 monsters are in your field, graveyard, and or banishment while this card is in your hand, you can special summon this card. If this card is special summoned, you can send the top card of your deck to your graveyard. This card gains 500 attack, and then if the card was sent to the graveyard was a monster, inflict 1000 damage to your opponent. Otherwise, you can send the new top card of your deck to the graveyard. You can only use each effect once per turn. It's interesting, but we don't have many level 10s. Drugolithia Kunzite. If this card is in your hand, you can send one level 7 or higher normal monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon this card. You can banish this card from graveyard, then target one normal monster in your graveyard, special summon in defense position. You can only use one effect per turn, and only once that turn. Borderline useless for us, unfortunately. And then Malice P. Chessy Cat. Any monster destroyed by battle with a Malice Link monster that points to this card is banished. You can only use each of the following effects of Malice P. Chessy Cat once per turn. During your main phase, you can banish one Malice card from your hand, then you can draw 2 cards. If this card is banished, you can pay 300 life points, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except Link monsters. So, neat effects. I don't have any other Malice cards. We've been pulling from the pack, and I have yet to pull any Malice cards, so... yeah, not all that useful. But anyway, as I said before, we always start here. That way, in case I need to cut the first duel, I can. So let's go ahead and get right into the first duel of the day. Alright. Ooh, Chief Second's nice. Chief Second is always nice. However, we don't have any follow-ups with him. In fact, we don't even really have anything in our hand we can use with him. So Breaker might be the play first. I mean, it all depends on what he's playing, but from looks of things, he's playing some bullshit, so... I believe that's the Fiendsmith, card sleeves. Oh, Crimson Resonator, okay. Then summoning Red Lotus King Flame Crime. I take 400, I guess. Normal summon Bone Archfiend. I mean, he has the levels for Red Rising if he wants to use that. Yep, there it goes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we might be in trouble this game. Because I do not have much that can get me through, fucking Red Dragon Archfiend. Yep, Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. So, there is a path out of this. And that is very specifically if I draw Vernisylph. If I draw Vernisylph, I can activate it, send Lady Earth, special summon either Lady Earth or... Wait, hold on, what the fuck? Here I am planning for the future. This man wasn't even planning for the next second. Why did he send Red Dragon Archfiend? Hold on. What was that man's plan? Was he just clicking buttons? Okay. That's it's a win. He surrendered. I count that as wins. So let's pop a pack open. That is kind of funny. All right, just a standard pack. That's fine. We need more consistency pieces anyway. So let's see what we get. Gimmick Puppet Cattle Scream. You can detach one material from Xyz monster you control, special summon this card from your hand or graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. You're going to use this effect once per turn. A Gimmick Puppet Xyz monster that has this card as material gains this effect. Once per turn, you can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your opponent's field in defense mode. I mean, it's an interesting effect, but I don't really have Gimmick Puppets, so... Predator Plant Moray Nepenthes. Yeah. Predator Plants are always so hard to pronounce. This card gains 200 attack for each Predator counter on the field. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can equip that monster to this card. Once per turn, you can target one monster equipped to this card by this card's effect, destroy it, and if you do, gain life points equal to its original attack. Now this is interesting, solely because I have Concentrating Current. I can buff this thing up to 2600, and then I guess it doesn't gain attack equal to what it's equipped with. Never mind. I was thinking wrong. Flying Saucer Musiki. While this card is face up on the field, you can select and add one alien card from your deck to your hand instead of conducting your normal draw during your draw phase. Interesting, repeatable tutor for aliens, but I don't have aliens. So, TGX3DX2. Target 3 TG monsters in your graveyard, shuffle all 3 into your deck, then draw 2 cards. Guard Go. If a Gaga Dododo or Go monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, target one of those monsters, special summon it. Then you can special summon up to 2 Gaga Dododo and or Go monsters from your hand in defense position. Again, I don't have any of those, so not very useful. Speedroid Denden deck. We're getting a lot of Speedroids. I might look into making a Speedroid deck. You can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one Speedroid tuner from your hand or graveyard, except Speedroid Denden Daiko Duke. You can only use this effect once per turn. Interdimensional Matter Forwarder. You can target one monster on the field, banish it, then return it to the field. If your opponent activates a card or effect, you can target one face-up monster on the field whose effects are negated, banish it, then return it to the field. Before resolving an opponent's effect that targets this card on the field, banish this card until the end phase of the next turn. You can only use each effect once per turn. So basically, this thing is just fucking with everything. Got it. Huh. That's kind of hilarious. I love that. And then Subterra Final Battle. Activate one of these effects. Also after that, set this card face down instead of sending it to the graveyard. All of these require Subterrors. So that pack was borderline useless to me. Actually, not even borderline. That was useless to me. Fucking hell. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the next duel. Okay, this isn't bad. I mean, we have a play into G-Golem Rockhammer. Yeah, we got plays. As long as he summons something from extra deck. Which, considering he's using the Malice character portrait, I think we might have a chance. That might be Malice, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like Malice. Of course, he could also just take forever to play. That is, I suppose, always an option. That's an annoying-ass option, but it is an option. Oh, there we go. So, Stardust. Send one Stardust monster from your deck to your graveyard, or if you control a Stardust Dragon or a single monster that matches, you can special summon it instead. Well, this pretty much sets him up. Yeah, Stardust gets a lot out of this card. Be completely honest, they borderline get full combo off of it. Yep, sending Stardust Synchron. Now, what's he doing from here? At the very least, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get out. As I was saying. Okay, apparently that turn was just all set up. Well, activate Vernisolf of the Thawing Mountains, discarding Rockhammer. We draw Pinpoint Dash, so we can get into one of our synchros real easy. Then we'll special summon Rockhammer, and we get a surrender off the bat. Okay, what is with the Masochist deck today making everyone surrender? Well, I'm not complaining, it's more cards. Let's go ahead and pop the pack open. Alright, again, nothing special with the pack, but honestly, we just need better cards. So let's see what we get. Super Heavy Samurai Drum. If this card is failed, destroyed, and sent to the graveyard, you can target one Super Heavy Samurai monster in your graveyard, special summon it. I don't have Super Heavy Samurai, so... Zhang Shen Magician. Once per turn, you can target one face-up Xyz monster you control, add one level 5 or higher monster you control, that Xyz monster, and one level 5 or higher monster you control. That Xyz monster's rank becomes equal to the level of that level 5 or higher monster until the end of this turn. While you control more cards than your opponent does, this card's pendulum skill becomes 4. Your opponent takes no battle damage from attacks involving this card. Once per turn, you target one other face-up monster you control. This card's attack becomes equal to that monster's current attack until the end of this turn. Not entirely useful. Especially that, like, it becomes 4. Because 4 is a really awkward scale. Especially in my deck. Lantern Shark. If this card's normal special summon, you can special summon one level 3, 4, or 5 water monster from your hand in defense position, except Lantern Shark. Also, you cannot special summon the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except Xyz monsters. This card is used for Xyz summon of a water monster. It can be treated as level 3 or 5. Again, I don't really have many water Xyz, so... Flower Guardian Cherry Blow. I guarantee you I'm not going to be able to do this. Yeah, no. It requires Flower Guardian to even use, so... Rainbow Zoo. Once per turn, you can target one face of monster you control. It gains attack equal to the difference between the number of cards in the extra decks times 100 until the end of this turn, even though this card leaves the field. Gains attack during your turn only, and gains defense during your opponent's turn only, each equal to the difference between the number of cards in the extra deck times 200. If this card attacks, it is changed to defense position at the end of the battle phase. If this card in the monster zone is destroyed, you can place this card in your pendulum zone. Honestly, this might go in the deck just because it's a scale 8. I wish I was kidding, but no. Bujinji Ophidian. During your main phase 1, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one Bujin monster you control. You can attack. I don't have Bujins. Well, I have a few, but... Break up Magic Raid Force. You can target one Xyz monster control, special summon Raid Shark, one. I don't have Raid Raptors. And then General Gentella of the Ice Barrier. Once per turn during your end phase, you can target one Ice Barrier. I don't have Ice Barriers. Okay, so the only thing useful out of that pack is the most normal card in there. So let's go ahead and add Rainbow Zoo to the deck. That is all we have gotten today. 2 packs. 2 packs, right? Not a single good card among them. What do we take out for it, though? Probably the Parrot Trio? Because Libelman takes care of our low scale as well as Voltage Viscount. So, and then we have Odd Eyes Mirage Dragon and Symphonic Weird Guitar for the high scales. So honestly, we might just need another high scale. We take out Wheel Synchron, because that hasn't been doing anything for us. Alright, but anyway, save and return. And let's get into our next duel. Okay, so Uppercutter is nice in the starting hand, and Mighty Dino King Rex. If we can get that, that'd be amazing. However, we are against Cyberdarks. So we'll just have to see what all combo he can get off. Yep, Cyberdark Horizon, or Cybernetic Horizon. Blech. Yep, so sending Cyberdark Chimera and probably Cyberdark End Dragon. Oh, no, hold on. Never mind, I forgot how Cybernetic Horizon works. So sending Attachment Cybern and Cyberdark Chimera to add Cyberdark Cannon. And now they send Cyber End Dragon, not Cyberdark End Dragon. Yep, Cyberdark Chimera sends Cyberdark Horn. Summoning, or discarding Cyberdark Cannon to add a Cyberdark from deck to hand. Grabbing Cyberdark Edge. And then surrender. Why are people surrendering? What is going on? It's a win. A win is a win. But god damn it, I can't make interesting content if y'all keep surrendering. Alright, this one's a golden pack. Let's see if we get anything good from it. Oh. Final Fusion. During either player's battle step, when a fusion monster you control battles an opponent's fusion monster, target both of those fusion monsters and negate the attack, and if you do, each player takes damage equal to their combined attack. I distinctly remember in the anime this causing a hell of a draw. It's funny, but I don't have good fusion cards yet. Scrap Iron Statue ain't bad, though. When a spell trap card that's already face up on your opponent's field activates effect, destroy that card. Also, after that, set this card face down instead of sending it to the graveyard. This card is sent to the graveyard. You can target one junk monster in your graveyard. Special summon in defense position. You can only use each effect of Scrap Iron Statue once per turn. Not even going to use the graveyard effect, but the negation, or not negation, but destruction of like field spells, continuous spells, and traps. This fucks with Branded a lot. So yeah, that's going in the deck. Time Space Trap Hole. When your opponent special summons a monster from the hand or extra deck, shuffle that monster into the deck, then you lose 1,000 life points for each return. Hi there. Okay. This pack has given us the fucking gas. This card in your possession is stripped by an opponent's card sent to the graveyard. Shuffle this card into the deck. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon a Madolche monster from your hand. Again, we have a lot of Madolches. That might be worth it. Hebo, Lord of the River, cannot be special summoned. If this card is normal summoned or flip face up, you can target one face up monster on the field. That target is treated as a spirit monster. Also return that target to the hand during the end phase. Once per turn during the end phase, this card is normal summoned or flip face up this turn, return it to the hand. I mean, it's interesting. I can force return one card on my opponent's field. Obliterate Blaze. One level 10 or higher monster on the field with I have nowhere near what I need for that. Idle Reborn, target one, add Ignister, don't have any of those. And Iron Hans. Discard is summoned, you can special summon one Iron Knight from your deck. Also, if the Golden Castle of Stromberg is on a field zone when this effect resolves, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn. You can only use this effect of Iron Hans once per turn, gains 1,000 attack for each Iron Knight you control, while Golden Castle of Stromberg is in a field zone. Unfortunately, not all that useful at the moment, but still, I'm not going to complain with what we got from that pack. Which we will go ahead and see what we can take out to put those in, because I am not letting those rot in the fucking deck screen. Question is though, what do I take out for them? Typhoon hasn't been doing as much as I want it to, and this basically replaces its effects. And then Echo Oscillation, we only have 6 Pendulum monsters, and I kind of want to pull off Pendulum Summon, so that's kind of a dead draw. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, but anyway, on to the next duel for the day. Hopefully they don't surrender and we can actually get a good duel in. I'm all the way up to silver 3. We might make it to gold today if people keep surrendering. Okay, Max C in the starting hand is always great to see, but other than that, we don't really have much of a combo. So if they have something to negate Max C, we're kind of fucked. This guy's running all the Malice stuff, but he only has 3 in the extra deck, so we'll have to see. Okay, Albion the Shrouded. Sending Fallen of Albaz. What does this do again? We won't react to that because that just draws him a card. Set 1. And end phase. Okay. That's a slight problem. Yeah, because I don't have really anything I can do at the moment. Well, set, and kind of forget. It's amazing, though, that we're playing against Fallen of Albaz. Or we're playing against, at the very least, an Albaz. More than likely a branded Albaz. And they had 0 plays turn 1. Okay, Cosmic Cyclone, they're getting rid of my Scrub Raid. That's fine. Set 1. Set 2. Pass. What the fuck is going on? Okay, oh, hi there. Hold on. That's, certainly interesting. Pendulum Summon. Fortune Lady Earth. Okay, Forbidden Lands targeting Fortune Lady Earth. We activate Libelman to increase the level of Fortune Lady Earth. Hold on. Increase levels of all Pendulum Summon monsters you currently control by 1, even if this card leaves. Oh, unaffected by spell traps. Yeah, Pendulum monsters are considered spell traps while in the Pendulum Zone. Well, at the very least, next turn we can start increasing, fortunately, Earth's level. Can go up to 12. Although I think with Libelman we can actually push past that up to like 13, 14, 15. Let's see how high of a level we can get. I'm very curious. Okay, activating Branded in White, that's a fusion summon, so we activate Max C in response. Okay, so he doesn't have Called By or anything. I don't know what his back row is, but I'm slightly scared of it. So using Fallen of Albaz and an Albion the Shrouded. To go into Lubellion the Searing. We draw Concentrating Current. Discarding Brandon and High Spirits to fusion summon again. This time you have to use Lubellion and Albion the Shrouded. Probably going into Mirror Jade if I had to guess. Yep. That's what I figured. We got Retaliating C. Okay. But here's the problem. Mirror Jade's kind of a bastard. Yeah, and we won't be at low enough life points to use Nitro Head's effect. Ugh. Okay, yep, activating Mirror Jade. Sending Lubellion to banish Fortune Lady Earth. They break Valor. I mean, we do have a way out. Because if we draw level 4, Retaliating Sea plus that level 4... Oh, well, hi there, Misak. That works too. Okay, Pendulum Summon. Misak. We will pop one of your back rows. So no more Branded Retribution. Go to battle phase. Misak attacks Mirror Jade. Okay, so he's activating Branded Retribution. That's fine. So he gets branded in white. Misak's effect activates. Popping the Mirror Jade. That's fine. I was expecting him to die anyway. We set Concentrating Current, and then we pass the turn. Which Misak gets destroyed. Oh, actually, no, he returns to my hand. He dodges the Mirror Jade. Oh, that is awesome. I didn't even realize that interaction. Holy shit. Yeah, I forgot if Misak gets Pendulum Summoned, like if he gets Special Summoned at all, he's forced to return to the hand at the end of the turn. Yep, so that's activating. We activate Retaliating Sea in response. So now, any card sent from the field to the graveyard is instead banished. Or actually, any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. So fusion summoning into Albion the Branded. That's his last extra deck monster. And come to think of it, I probably should have summoned this in attack mode. Ah, well. C'est la vie. Well, we still have Misak. Pendulum Summon. Both of these. And let's see if Branded can win without their extra deck. Because he's not going to have it anymore. Alright, your move, buddy. And Misak comes back safely to my hand. Yep, he adds to his hand or sets a Branded. Not sure how much that really helps him at this moment. Setting Branded Fusion. You don't have any more extra deck. Why are you setting a fusion spell? Unless he happens to have like pot of... Oh, Dark Hole. That works, I guess. Dark Hole destroying Galabas. I don't think I've ever seen a less useful Dark Hole. Why didn't he activate that earlier? I guess he was kind of in a good position up until last turn. Okay, summoning Keeper of the Dragon Magic. Or Keeper of Dragon Magic. I get hit for 1800. I guess I don't get a perfect game here, but that's fine. We just Pendulum Summon Misak. And we win. Hell, I might even kill you with the pup. Pendulum summons on Baoa and Misak. We know that's a branded fusion, so it doesn't do anything. We pop the Keeper of Dragon Magic. Go to battle phase. And attack with Misak. Misak MVP. I said it before when I got him. He is such an amazing card for what he is. Like, his level's a little awkward. That's the only downside to him. But goddamn, when he does work, he does work. Alright, let's see what we get in this pack. Evil Swarm Capella. Cannot be special summoned when this card leaves the field because of an opponent's card, either battle or card affecting turn. When face a monster your opponent controls, take control of that target until your next end phase. Definitely an interesting card. Confreres de Novels. You can ritual summon this card with the recipe. I don't have those. Ancient Gear Knight. This card is treated as a normal monster while face upon the field or in the graveyard. While this card is a normal monster on the field, you can normal summon it to have it become an effect monster with the effect if this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell trap cards until the end of the damage step. So 2 turns of setup just for what the Ancient Gears already do. I'm realizing why Geminis are so bad. Euler's Circuit. Your opponent's monster cannot attack if you control 3 or more Tindangle monsters. I don't have Tindangles. Once returning your standby phase, you can target 1 Tindangle monster you control, give control of it to your opponent. You can banish this card from your graveyard and discard 1 Tindangle card, add 1 Euler's Circuit from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effective Euler's Circuit once per turn. I'm trying to figure out what the benefit of giving them Tindangles is, and I'm not finding it. X-Saber Urbellum. Okay, this guy ain't bad. I do remember him. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent while they have 4 more cards in their hand, place 1 random card from their hand on top of their deck. So basically, you lock them into whatever their hand is, because whatever they have in hand, one of it's going on top, and they're just forced to repeatedly draw what they already have in their hand unless they have something to search. It's not a bad card. Orchestrated Return. Send 1 Orgus or World Legacy monster from your hand or face up field to the graveyard. Draw 2 cards. You can only activate 1 Orchestrated Return per turn. I will say, by the way, I love the World Legacy lore. Like, this stuff is cool. Simorgh Bird of Perfection. While face up on the field, this card is also Wind attribute. You can only use each of the following effects of Simorgh Bird of Perfection once per turn. During your main phase, if you normal special summon a winged beast monster, you're going to reveal this card from in your hand. Immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 Simorgh monster. If this card is normal summon, you can send 1 Simorgh monster from your deck to the graveyard. Add 1 Simorgh spell trap from your deck to your hand. I don't have many Simorghs, unfortunately. And then Abyss Actor Trendy Understudy. When you pendulum summon a monster, you can add 1 face-up level 1 or 8 Abyss Actor Pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand. If you have 2 Abyss Actors cards in your pendulum zones, you can tribute this card, special summon 1 level 1 or 8 Abyss Actor Pendulum monster from your hand or face-up from your extra deck. I don't know what all Abyss Actors I have. I know I have a few. I'd have to look. I don't think I have like the important monsters for it though, so that's gonna be put on pause for a sec. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the next duel of the day. I know as it stands, probably not gonna get into gold today because I'm starting to get a little tired of all the surrendering. We might cut the episode a little early. Like normally I record for an hour. I've only been normally I record for a couple of hours to get like 1 hour of footage. Today though, just holy shit, we only have 40 minutes of footage. Like, if we've been getting nothing but surrenders and wins. Also, I talked throughout that entire transition, so I'm just not gonna cut it. Okay, Retaliating Sea in the starting hand is nice, plus Mighty Dino King Rex. Got a lot of our higher level stuff here though, which is unfortunate. This might be the most I've ever used the tribute summon mechanic since I installed Master Duel. Okay, Toon Bookmark. So he's adding a Toon world or a card that matches it. So adding Toon Kingdom. Unfortunately, Toons don't really special summon with spells, so Retaliating Sea isn't going to do much here. Set 1. Set 2. Activate Toon Kingdom. Banishing top 3. Activating Toon Page Flip. That is an effect that special summons a Toon, so we activate Retaliating Sea in response. Toon Blackluster Soldier, Toon Dark Magician, Red Ice Toon Dragon. We'll pick that one. So he gets the BLS. Lovely! That's just free banishing. Yep, he's just gonna banish my Retaliating Sea. Okay, you're a bastard. Oh, how do we get out of this? We can activate Toy Box. Set Zombow Wow. End phase, that's all I got. And we just hope he starts special summoning again for Max C. Of all the things to lose today, it had to be, or all the things to lose to today, it had to be Toons, huh? Don't get me wrong, I like the Toon deck, but my friend Austin had a very annoying one a while back when we were playing, not Master Duel, Legacy of the Duelist. It was annoying as hell to play against. Also, I've been, like, fading out of existence this entire time. How long has that been happening? Let me check my chroma key real quick. Tone that down a little bit so I stop disappearing into the ether. There we go. It's been happening the entire video, hasn't it? God damn it. Yep, battle phase. He's just going to attack over Zombow Wow. Oh, no, he can attack directly. Yeah, I forgot that's the other effect of Toons. Oh, I need something that destroys spells and traps. That doesn't quite do it. Well, I mean, it will fuck with them. Tribute for Misok. Activating Forbidden Droplet in response. You son of a bitch. Okay, well, fuck. I'm not gonna surrender yet. We're not out of this yet. Because that was only until end of turn. And now if he tries to swing into Misok, he'll learn what Misok's effect is. Which I don't believe Toon World can respond to. No, he's just gonna go for the direct attack. Okay, this is a problem. Draw for turn. Scrap Iron works. That actually negates the attack. That is actually like the perfect draw here. Go to battle phase. Misok attacks. Misok's effect activates. Okay, well, fuck you. So Misok gets destroyed, but that's fine because we keep Scrap Iron. Why do I keep trying to surrender? No, stop that. We're still in this. Well, never mind. We're not in it anymore. Oh, wait, no, actually, never mind. He can't attack the turn he uses that effect. We might still be in it. It's a fucking long shot. Okay, getting rid of BLS to summon a new BLS. Which this one no longer has the restriction. Fucking love tunes. Your defense doesn't matter because I am a fucking cartoon. Okay, this hand is fucking ass. We got all of our high level shit. Unless we draw very specifically one of our low pendulums. And never mind, we're playing against Sky Striker, it doesn't fucking matter. God, this deck. Yep, summon Ray. Ray link summons into Shizuku. Shizuku's gonna find a Sky Striker spell. Now, it really does come down to, do we draw the pendulum? Because if we do, we can summon Misok, we can summon Yugioh and Rockhammer, we can easily get over everything they have. If we don't, we're fucked. Kinda works. Activate Tribe Infecting. Discard Pinpoint Dash. We will target machines. Ah, Effect Veiler. Okay, well, in that case, Battle Phase. Activate Concentrating Current just to get rid of Shizuku. Yep, Ray gets to come back, unfortunately. But if they don't destroy Tribe Infecting... Okay, tributing, I'm assuming going into another Shizuku. Yep. I fucking hate Sky Strikers so much. Because it's similar to the branded situation where no matter what you do against them, it doesn't matter. Yep, there's multi-faker. Or multi-roll, my bad. Why am I thinking multi-faker? What's multi-faker a part of? What am I thinking of? I know multi-faker's a card. What? Hold on, what? I'm looking this up. Multi-faker. Altergeist multi-faker. Okay. I knew it was like a Cyberse archetype. Yep. Okay, so grabbing Hornet Drones. Doesn't have enough spell cards to draw off of the engage. But that is a high enough attack to get over Tribe Infecting, unfortunately. So we might be screwed. At the very least, though, if we do get our Pendulum... Well, hi, Kagari. That's actually a problem. Yeah, because now they can get back Engage and get another spell. So... if we get the other Pendulum that we need, if we get like a 1 or a 2, Pendulum summoning both of these is not a bad plan because Yugioh and Rockhammer alone is Encode Talker. Okay, Magnet Reverse, grabbing back Shizuku. Which is another... God damn it. Why? Okay, using both of them to go into Zeke. You're gonna get rid of Tribe Infecting for a little bit. Okay. Until my next end phase. Okay, activating Hornet drones. So now they can go into another link. Link summoning again into Azalea Temperance. Activating Mobilize Engage. What is this, like the third time he's activated this turn? Oh no, I guess he's only activated it once. So he gets Eagle Booster. Yep, so airspace. Probably not grabbing Ray if I had to assume they're grabbing the... Oh no, they're actually grabbing Rose. And they get rid of Eagle Booster. Okay, Reasoning. We'll say level 4. They get an Ash Blossom. Unfortunately, that also just sets up their entire graveyard with spells. Which is the actual reason you activate Reasoning in that deck. Linking again into Access Code. The fuck is going on? Well, if we don't have an answer to this next turn, we're dead. But I won't lie, I've never seen a Sky Striker summon Access Code before, so... They haven't even used a normal summon! Okay, Pillar of the Future is Cyanos. You discard one spell special summon this card from your hand. If it's card's normal special summon, you can special summon one Sky Striker Ace Rose from your deck or graveyard. That's fine. We take a total of 5,800 going to 2,200. Now there are two cards that can save us here. Specifically, if we get one of our low pendulums, or if we get Nitro Head. Nitro Head saves us by popping it right there. Okay, it's not getting anything that negates it, so yeah, it saves us if we set it right there. Well, that's not anything. God, that was the brick of a century. Ugh. I love Sky Strikers so much. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Go check out some of my other videos. I have a ton of content on Yu-Gi-Oh! As well as other various card games such as MTG or Inscription. We've been doing a blind playthrough of that. We just got done with... I'm not entirely sure what to even call it. Act 1? I don't even know. That ending was weird. Anyway, once again, thank you all so much for watching. Have a good day.